Hey y'all, welcome y'all. It's this late Saturday night. How's everyone doing? Everybody chilled, relaxing, and y'all, it's been so nice here today. I know I say that all the time, but I'm just so excited. Y'all, thank y'all for joining me tonight. I just wanted to hop on real quick and show you. I got these in, and they're just a quick tier tray decoration idea that is super simple and super cool. I'm going to be using our house cutouts. So it comes with the 3 cutouts and some little accoutrement, little embellishments. And then y'all, this is our house cutout trio patterns. Do you see all that on there? Okay. Now we're not going to use all that, but here we go. We're going to use some of it. So if you're just hopping on, hit the heart button and let me know you're here. I do appreciate it. My name is Shonda, and I just like hopping on and showing y'all some great, sometimes a crate, but some great crafty ideas. And the cool thing is you can just add your own little spin to it. All right, so here's what we got. Let me open this one too, y'all. Y'all, these are so neat. Now, I'm just going to tell you, the really cool thing is about these, on any of the surfaces from Chocateur, the instructions are on it, okay? So, this one literally says, one-time use. It tells you exactly what to use. For use of the surface, you're going to fuzz your transfer, and you're going to wax it for one-time use. Now, I'm just going to tell you, I use all my surfaces more than once. When I want to change my colors, I'm changing it. So, I do use them more than once because you can sand them. I mean, they're wood. They're solid wood. So, I have pinned a link in my, I put the link in my description if you're interested. But, so this also comes with like these. These are little door and windows, y'all. So stinking cute. And it even comes with your little, oh, well, one of them's already come off on my house, y'all. I don't have the greatest luck with these little things. I'm just going to be honest. I just don't. They just don't do me good. Y'all see me struggle with that other one. Hey, Mom. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jess. Everybody bedded down tonight, y'all. Look, we went out to eat, and we were just, you know, at Home Depot and at Lowe's, and it just, time gets away from you, you know. Time just gets away from you. So, okay. So, this is what I want to do. I am going to, I'm going to paint this one. I'm going to paint the surface of this one. I am going to just sand it just a little. You don't really have to, but I've just got some little edges. Again, y'all, it's wooden. So I'm just going to sand the edges just a little, just to kind of make it smooth on the edges. And same with this. Now this one I'm actually going to go, and I always do this off the camera. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this one I'm doing along the edge right here to kind of give that little, you know, that little distress look that I like, you know, that most of us like, y'all. Drinking sweet tea, sitting in my chair. Mom, that's a great place to be on a Saturday night. Great place to be. Okay, there's that one. Because I'm painting that one, I'm not going to do anything. But this one, same thing. I'm just going to kind of sand the edges just a little. Oh, on camera. Sorry. And I want to get that there. Y'all probably seeing them little flickers all the way through. Sorry. Sorry. All right, let me wipe that off. We're done sanding, y'all. We're done. I went back and watched one of my videos. Oh my gosh, it is Friday, not Saturday. Y'all. Okay, Mom, I know. Jess just corrected me. I know, y'all. And it's crazy. It hadn't even been a crazy week. I've been a little sick. Maybe that was it. Maybe my cold medicine or my allergy medicine that made me a little loopy. Not really. I didn't even take none today. No, it's just me. I'm crazy. It'll be all right. All right. So I'm going to be using this one. Y'all, I'm going to cut them apart because I have to. I just need them cut apart, y'all. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just score them and take them off and leave them all on one backer sheet. But with these, it's just going to be easier for me to cut them apart. So I'm going to cut the ones I'm going to use. And I'm going to use the little accoutrement. Cut her drinks off to. Don't take the weekend away. I know, Jeff. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Look, and I was so excited. I said, what y'all doing on this Saturday night? Mama didn't even have no drinks. You know I'm dieting. Man. Can't drink no beverages when you're trying to watch the calorie intake. Terrible. Alright. So I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use that one and this one and that one. And I am going to use the little door, and a window. Okay, so I got that door, window, that. I'm not going to use those. I mean, they get fancy, y'all. Okay, I'm going to use the words. Maybe you need one. Maybe. Mom, that might be it. Hey, Dan, how are you? I might need a drink, Mama. I mean, yeah, you never know. Okay, this one, y'all, I'm just saying, I love this. Leave your worries at the door. And none shall enter here, all shall stay outside that door. Okay? So I love this saying. Okay? Leave your worries right there. Don't bring it up in my house. That even goes for me. Make your house your sanctuary. Thank you for joining me. Look, I'm still crazy, you know, just now I'm crafting crazy. I'm not, you know, crafting with preschoolers. Y'all, I taught preschool and then I was an assistant also at preschool, and y'all, I think those kids were like, is she crazy? Yeah, she is. But they love me. That's all that mattered. All right. So, I am going to be using, and this one also, y'all, this one's cute too. It says, this house is built, wait, this house, I really have not had anything. This is the house love built. See it? So that one's a cute one too. Not going to use it, but it's cute. And then, home is where our story begins. I am going to use that one. Me. Well, okay. Here we go, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one painted. And I'm just going to use our chalk paint. Okay? I'm going to use our chalk paste. I think I'm going to use, on this one, I'm going to go with the Colonial Blue. My little bit darker Old Man Blue that I love. I'm going to go with that one. And I'm going to use one of our sample packs, y'all. Okay? So, just so you know, that's the cool thing, is that you can actually buy sample packs to try things out, which I love. I think that's great. So, I have a can of, or I have a jar of this as well, but I just thought, you know what? I've already opened this. I might as well just use it up until it's gone. Now, I'm going to just water this down just a little because the chalk paste is so thick. It's not like a chalk paint. I mean, it can be used like a paint, don't get me wrong, but it's just real thick. That's why it goes through our transfers so well, because it's so thick. But, so when I paint with it, I water it down a little bit. That's all. Now, I don't care. I'm only going to put one coat on this, y'all, because I don't care if you can kind of see through it. I think that'll be, I think that'll make it look good. I'm going to chalk the words with white. So I think that's going to look really good with this blue. Y'all, I love this color. It's so pretty. It's a little different than my Old Man Blue. My Old Man Blue, that I like to refer to all the time, is more of like a gray blue, you know, like a, more like this one. This is really my favorite, Dusty Blue, because it's got that gray, you know, that gray blue in it. So I don't know if this is going to match. Now that I put it on, I'm not sure this is going to match my decor very well. So I may just have to let this dry and put some Dusty over it, because I'm not real sure if that's going to work out for me, but I'm going to set it over here, let it dry some, okay, before we do anything else with it. It's a pretty color though, y'all. Hold on, I'll show you. I just have to get the brush marks out of it because I'm anal. There it is. Isn't that pretty? So I think I am going to use the Dusty Blue on it, but I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. This one I'm going to do in the Sunset Drive. So let me fuzz. And I'm going to just wax it just a little, y'all, because the directions say wax. Even though I usually don't wax the surfaces that I sell, I don't wax them. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Tell us more about the club, please. Okay, so the club, y'all, is awesome. And I'm going to tell you there's some perks this month on the club, okay? Because today's April 1st, so there's some, every month with the club you get a new perk, all right? So this month, I'm going to show you the, I'll show you what I did. Okay, so this is what I did with the April's Club, okay? So pretty. So, with the club, you get, it's $19.99 a month, and with and tax, free shipping, but you get a transfer. You will get this transfer, and then 3 paste, the sample paste, okay? And for this one, you get, it's like it's kind of like a peachy color. It's oh my gosh, the peony, maybe. It's a pinky color. You get a pink, you get a green, and you get a tide. Oh, this tide, y'all. This is a very pretty color. So this is the tide that comes with it. Okay, so you get 3 coordinating color pastes for $19.99. Okay, every month you get one delivered to your house in this cool packaging every month. Okay, and you pay that. Look, again, it's free shipping. But when you are a club member, you also get perks. Okay, so like last month, you know, we had the transfer, the bunny cutout transfer for half off. This month they're doing it just, there it went, right there was Saturday. It went right out. I do know that we do have some new my gosh, y'all, I might need some sleep. We have some new it's accessories. It's buy one get one free accessories, which is a great deal. Okay, that in itself is a great deal. Like the accessories, meaning there's a bunch of combinations. I couldn't remember if I wanted to, but like, let's just say, for instance, this is not the case, but let's just say you buy the heating tool, okay, and you may get this for free. Okay, so they're doing buy one get one free accessories, which is a great deal. But the club is just the best, and I'm just gonna keep thinking, because it'll come to me what it is. It'll come to me. y'all. Just give me a brief. It'll come. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my cutout, y'all, and they fit just perfect. And if you're interested in the club, just type in club, and I will send you the link, and then you can read all about it. And the thing is, it actually shows you, that's what I love. When you go on our site, it'll actually show you some design tools as well, which I think is great. I like that. It gives you some ideas, and then you can make them your own. Okay, so we're going to just do, okay, I'm doing the bottom half. I'm not doing the top because I want the bricks on the top. Okay, so I'm just doing the bottom. Just want to make sure I get it all on here. Get it? Because the cutout, I mean, these transfers are for these cutouts, so it's gonna fit perfectly. Okay, but I'm not gonna do the bricks because I'm actually gonna do those on. Send me info, please. Gotcha, Jess. I will do it. And I will tell you, if you do join the club on your first order with the club, just put, we now sell these separate. Put one of these in your cart. Just on that first one. That way you have everything you need. And you can do more, you know, these transfers you can use over and over again, okay? They say up to 12, but I promise you, I've used some of mine more than 12. So, just FYI, okay? I'm going to do the green. So, this is the eucalyptus, y'all. This color is so pretty. One of my favorite colors that we have. I mean, who am I kidding? I love all the colors. I love colors. That's probably why I do this. I love it, love it, love it. And y'all, just, I'm going to throw this out there too, because I don't usually talk about this, because I just like hopping on here, you know, and doing this. Like, this is fun to me. I'm a very social person. Some people were talking about, I was in a meeting and they were talking about being introverts and still being able to do this. I'm the furthest thing from an introvert. I'm definitely not an introvert. And I love people, and I love hanging with people and talking to people. So this is just right up my alley to be able to socialize and talk to some folks while doing something I absolutely love, which is crafting, y'all. So all I did was get this on here really good. No air bubbles, okay? And now I'm just chalking this on. Can everyone see? Let me get these out of the way. So you can see, There we go. Now this one has a lot of space in it. That's why you see so much of the white area. That's the silk screen, okay? So that's where your color is going to go through. Anywhere you see the teal, it's not going to go through there. And I'm going to put the words on this house in black. I may do them in brown. Brown and green will be pretty, y'all, wouldn't it? I got this bark color that's dark that I'm going to do the brick in. Okay. Turn it like this. Make sure I get that area. Okay. And I'm going to lift up slowly, y'all, so I can make sure. Now, this is a distressed look, okay? So it's not that the transfer's messed up or anything. That's actually how the transfer is. If you can see, do you see in the green how it looks like it's almost chopped up? That's how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look distressed. Super, super cute. Look. Okay? So there's that. Now, let me grab, so I got this tip from this lady, from another lady, that said she uses a tray with water, just a little bit of water in it. So now I'm just putting my transfers in that, y'all. I just bought a kitty litter box from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using my transfers. I'm putting my transfers in that so that the paste doesn't stick to it. So by the time I get it upstairs, it's not so hard to get off. Not that it's hard, but all right, y'all. So I'm just drying this so that I can chalk over it. And I'm going to do the brick. And y'all always save your backer sheets, okay? Because to wash them, all you do is you take them to your sink. We have these, or you could just use a very soft sponge. You do not have to have this. I mean, did I just touch it? These are our board erasers. They feel almost like the magic erasers, but they don't have any chemicals in them. They're just the sponge. So you can use anything like that to wash them, and you just use water and gently just wash them out. And really all you care about is getting your silk screen done, washed. The transfer part, this green, a lot of the times on our darker pigmented paints will stain. So, and that's, I mean, it doesn't really matter, like I said. And they are super sticky on the back. And y'all, didn't even fuzz that one when I put it on there. Did y'all see that? I don't think I did. I mean, it is Saturday night in my mind, though. Man, that's crazy, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. And look, I mean, I had a great day. I was with it. Got my taxes done. I mean, all the things. All the things that are accomplishments in life. Maybe I did it. I don't know. Who knows? You never know with me. All right. I'm just going to wipe this off so I'm going to reuse it. I find it's just easier if I just wipe it as I go. All right. So, let us use next. I'm going to use the bark. This is the dark brown, y'all. Okay. And I'm going to, okay, I am going to put a little bit of wax on this, okay? So again, this wax. Now, you can also use, this is our wax, our surface wax, but I will tell you, a lot of the times this is out of, it's out, okay? It's sold out because people love it. There's no smell, it's clear. A lot of people love to use this stuff, and it's pretty inexpensive. Well, it's actually really inexpensive. But I bought some when I first started doing this at Walmart, and it was a Kills clear wax. It works just as good. But I would suggest also just getting some wax like this, so that you can wax your surfaces. And y'all, you can do any surface. That's what I love. I mean, any surface. So cool. So cool. Okay, so let me get my bricks on here, y'all. We're going to put some bricks, and we are going to chalk Home is Where Our Story Begins, but I think I am going to do it in black. I'm not going to do it in the bark. I'm going to do it in black. Now again, that one's got a lot of surface, so make sure it's down. You don't have no air bubbles. It will bleed under if you do. Y'all, that's why I started doing these, is because I would, I love to change my decor. Just ask Jim. I love to change my decor. It's pretty expensive when you do that. And this is an easy way, not only for me to have a hobby, but to also change my decor. And I do. I love it. Especially like the tier trays. I love that those are a popular thing now, because I don't know. I think they're awesome. I think they're a very inexpensive way to change your decor, which I love. Okay, so we're going to do this in black. Okay. We'll try to go fast with this, y'all, because y'all know you can't leave your paste on too long or it will dry in your transfer. Okay, so I'm going to get this on and get this off. Take off your excess, put it back in your jar, and then peel it. I'm going to peel slow, okay? Oh, we're good. There we are. How cute is that? Y'all throw me some hearts if this is kind of y'all's decor. If y'all like this kind of decor. I certainly do. That is right up my alley. I'm going to just tell you. Right up my alley. Okay. Now, I'm just going to set this over here and let it dry. Okay? Because we're not going to do anything else to it. So I'm going to just set it over there and let it dry. And figure out what I'm doing next, y'all. Okay. So I think... So the door and the window is going to go on, you know what? No, the door and the window was going, I'm just going to put a window on this one. That's what I'm going to do. We're not going to put a door. I don't think. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And we're going to do this one in the Sunset Drive. Okay. This is the little one. And y'all, it's easy. So y'all, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Now, anyone who knows me or knows my family knows that my husband and I, we have a crazy fun relationship. Okay, we crazy, right? So we were at Home Depot tonight. Home Depot or Lowe's one, and our son Tyler was with us. We were, you know, we were going through Home Depot like we always do, and he needed some new azalea bushes, so we were getting those. Well, we needed some other things, so he decided to hide them because he didn't want to go back out into the garden section, you know, to do it. So he hid them over between some stuff inside. I mean, you know, he hid them. Well, the workers were over there working, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to find them. That kind of stuff, y'all. I'm a rule follower, and it just, you know, it stresses me out when you don't follow the rules of what people say, and that was kind of out of that rule thing. Anyway, so we go on, and we're doing things. Well, everything I see, my brain automatically goes, ooh, I could craft with that. Ooh, I could do something with that. Ooh, I could repurpose that. Y'all. So we're going down the electric aisle. And I'm not going to tell y'all what I found because I haven't seen anyone do anything with this, and I'm super excited. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's peel and reveal. See how pretty. Love it. So I'm going down the aisle and I find something that I really liked, and I was like, ooh, I can really do something with this. So we go, and you know, it's April Fool's, y'all. So I'm always trying to fool him, even not on April Fool's. But I saw him go and try to find those, and I already had them. You know, I already had them, walking away with them. So we get up to check out, y'all, and he's like, I said, he wanted to buy something. And, you know, in my mind, it was buying something stupid. But, it wasn't. But I said, that is stupid. We do not need to buy that. Y'all, if y'all could have seen the look on him and my son's face when I said that, and they looked down at this item I'm talking about that y'all will see me use. They said, oh, really? You're really going to tell us we're making stupid purchases when literally you could go and buy a roll of toilet paper and think that you can use the squares and for some crafts? I'm like, well, I could. I mean, I could. So that was the first thing, y'all. Because that's just how, you know, that's just how we all roll. Then, the other thing was the other day, and it's all about crafting, okay? It's all about the crafting. And any of y'all crafters out there know our minds are always seeing what we can do, what we can repurpose. So, that's what we got, y'all. So, we were going to pick up a piece of furniture. It was actually a mirror to my furniture. And, okay, so here's the window. This little tiny little thing. And then here's the window transfer. So we're going to transfer, we're going to do on this. We're going to do it in, I'm just going to do it in white. I think that'll make it stand out. We'll just do it in white, y'all. So we go to the furniture store, we purchase it. Well, all of my furniture was purchased from there when we bought this new house. And so we're very familiar with the people, with everything. Well, the warehouse is down the road from, the warehouse is down the road. Yeah, I'm going to turn it over and do it like this. I think this is easier to do for me. There we go. So we had to go over to the warehouse. Well, y'all, we pull up to the warehouse and there is a dumpster. There is a dumpster of old furniture that has, you know, they've probably taken off the truck and it's gotten broken or something. But it's all in the dumpster, right? And I could tell Jim was like, no, we're not. I mean, he didn't say it, but I mean, we've been married almost 30 years. I kind of know. But he also knows me and knows I'm not quitting. So yeah, I'm just using our bright white on this, and I'm using just this little transfer to make my little window embellishment. And I'm going to use just our little tool for that. So y'all, we get our window, and I asked the guy, I said, hey, there's like this little, it looked like just a little cabinet. It was a cabinet. It had some drawers, kind of looked like a dresser or something, but clearly it had gotten broken, and it had been sitting out the rain. But y'all, I could see the potential, y'all. I could see it. I could see it. And Jim was like, is this a joke right now? So I asked the guy, I said, hey, is all that stuff over there that's, you know, on the ground or by that, is it, you know, is it free for taking? He was like, yeah, I mean, we don't care. Anything over there is going in the dumpster. Y'all, if looks could have killed, that day I would have met my maker, because Jim Koval liked to have come unglued. But you know what we got out back? I got a dresser that I took apart. Y'all, that man, he is so, bless his heart, he's real OCD and real clean and real, and so, I mean, I'm very clean, but I'm not OCD. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm just chitty chatting. Look how cute. Made a little window. Cute little window, y'all. Alright, let me put that in my little basket over here. Y'all, I love this little idea of putting the transfers in my wall. I like that little idea. That's a great idea. Okay, so on my window, I think I'm just going to put it like a regular window. I'm going to use my little, this is what it comes in the little pack, y'all. You know what? Let me dry my window though, y'all. About messed that up. Let's get that dry. But y'all, it's a real struggle to not try to, you know, there's a fine line between a crafter and a hoarder. And it bothers me sometimes because I can't deal with hoarding. I'm very meticulous with my stuff. You know, it's all very neat, very organized. So the hoarder tendency stresses me out. But then I go in there and I look at my crafting room at all the surfaces and all the things, and it's crazy. I love all your pretties behind you. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Those are all my pretties that I've made. You gotta see. Some of them, y'all. I have so many. It's crazy. Okay. Now, y'all, these things give me fits, okay? They just do. I don't know why. They don't want to cooperate with me ever. Sometimes I just turn my hot glue gun on. Because, oh, we got it. Okay. So I'm just going to put it off to the side, you know, like it's a little window. Just like that. How stinking cute. Okay. So far we've got this one, Now, for this one. Let me see what I'm going to do. Let me see, y'all. This color's really pretty, but again, it's just not my color. So I'm going to go, and I'm going over it with the dusty blue. I think that's just going to be more for me. Thanks so much for joining me, Ashley. I was trying to convince everybody earlier that it was Saturday night. Lordy. Yep, it's just sometimes what I do. Hey, Jana. Okay, so I'm going to use my dusty blue. I'm going back over it. I can't do it, y'all. Can't do it. Cannot. Alright, and I'm just going to, I'm going to wet my brush. Another little trick when you're using your paste, again, just to make it easier. Sometimes I'll even actually wet the surface. But because that other chalk paste is on here, I'm not doing that. That other blue was just not to my cup of tea, y'all. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, and it has its place. But, not on my tier tray the way I need it to look. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Now, the cool thing also about these surfaces is they are reversible. See? So, you can do one design on the front and one design on the back. If you have an Easter design on your front, you can flip it over and just do a spring design, or, you know, something else. You don't have to do, you know, the same thing. That's what's so cool about it. And that's why I said I love it, because I can change so much. Here, I'm gonna get the big Mac Daddy dryer out right now. The one that comes close to burning our house down every time I turn it on. Oh, okay, there we go. Boy, it works, y'all. Aw. That's awesome, Ashley. Thank you. We'll make sure this is getting dry, because I'm gonna chalk these words on it, y'all. Now, another thing that would have been pretty to do with this as well, because this white's going to really show up on this, is this flower transfer. That would have been really pretty too, to do in the white. That would have been really pretty. Okay. Now, I am going to sand some of this down just a little on the sides. And give it that distressed look that everybody has come to absolutely love. Sorry, I'm off the camera again, I know. And I'm just going to kind of, is that my, yeah, that's my light side. Just kind of give it just a light little sand. Just, I want that kind of streaky, you know, kind of old look on my house. And y'all, I just got some blue on the edge, so I'm just sanding it off. Actually, I can just take a wet wipe and wipe that off, because it's chalk paste. Okay. Okay, so here's what we got. I like this look. You see the distressed? See how it's distressed? I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. So, now again, let me do a little wax, because I don't want the transfer sticking, y'all. And I need to fuzz this one. I failed to fuzz them, I know, I was running my mouth. Now, the cool thing is that dark blue is kind of showing through. But y'all, I really like that. That kind of gives it another dimension. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I like the 3D dimension looks. Y'all like that? You know, when I do some projects like, I don't know, kind of like, I like this one. So it has like the 3D, meaning there's frame, there's something popping out. You know what I mean? Like, I like things like that. Like, I don't know, dimension, you know? Dimension. Alrighty. Oh, I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Messy crafter. I know. Alrighty. Let me fuzz it just a little. Don't want it sticking. And this is just our fuzzing cloth, y'all. But you could also use a t-shirt. You could use old pillowcase. You could use whatever you wanted, really. Alright, let me see if I got this straight. Now, I will tell you, I put mine on, I hold it up, and you can kind of get an idea if you're straight or not, which that looks really straight, thank goodness. You need to have crafting days. I do. I'm thinking about having a workshop, a craft workshop, and I would, you know, provide all of the, you know, I would just set it out and have different levels of if you wanted to do a craft. And I'm thinking about doing that. So I will keep you informed if I do. I will definitely keep you informed. Or should I say class? Yes. So it's like workshops. And I'm definitely thinking about doing some. Alright, y'all. So again, I'm just using my white, my bright white. I really like taking old stuff and repurposing it. I think that is the best. And that's where the hoarder tendency comes in, I think, you know. You know, I probably got that gene from my paps. He always seen my dad, he would always see something. Sign you up. Okay, y'all, I'm going to do it. All right, if I get, yes, I'm doing it. I will do it. We'll definitely have some classes then. All right, here we go. But anyway, my dad always seen that he would take a pop can or Coke can, soda can, and see the lid on it and see a piece of fence and be like, okay, I could make the most spectacular windmill, electric making, you know what I mean? Like, it's that bad. Oh my goodness. There we have it. Y'all, how pretty. Now, you can also do some embellishments. I could take some jute and tie it around, make a bow. I'm not going to because I want mine plain. I do sometimes do that, you know, just to spice it up a bit. But I really just kind of wanted these to just be a statement of their own. I think it speaks for itself. I don't really need to put anything on it. But you could. You definitely could put a bow. You could put whatever you wanted. I could have even taken that brick and put it on my chimney and made that, you know, that chimney had brick on it. There's a lot you can do. Y'all, these transfers are awesome. But just a craft, y'all. Crafting is just amazing. Helps the brain. Okay, creating something. So here we have it, y'all. Here we go. These are the 3. Hope y'all can see them. Super cute. Super simple. Easy way to make your tier tray decorations. So, if you're wanting the information or if you're interested in it, just type in house in the comments or just go to the link in the description and you can see exactly everything there is to offer with it. And I will also, I'm going to put together a workshop, y'all. So stay tuned. I will post it to my page and we'll get it going. But thank y'all for joining me on this Friday night. not Saturday night. I will probably not be on tomorrow night doing a craft, but I may go live from the lake because we're going over to the lake to help our friends with their house. So I may go live from there and just show you the beauty of the lake and just, you know, bask in the beauty of that. But anyway, I will be back Sunday night. So y'all have a great weekend, and y'all go out there and be kind. This shirt says it all, what we need to do in this world. So thank y'all. Have a good night.